If you come to Washington to see the museums, there are plenty to choose from. There's the American Indian Museum, the very popular Air and Space Museum, even a spy museum. And pretty soon, in this former warehouse, there will be a Bible museum. The Washington Press Corps was invited to see demolition work and a glimpse of what the $400 million museum will look like when it's scheduled to open in 2017.
What you're going to see here today is
museum officials said the history of the Bible will be presented through multimedia exhibits, ancient Torah scrolls, parchments from the New Testament, and other items from the huge private collection of its chairman, Steve Green. An evangelical Christian, he believes in spreading the gospel.
So do you hope it might bring other people to Christianity?
We would hope people would consider what the book has to say, and that's a choice that they make, and if it's compelling, that is a decision that they can make on their own. But we believe it's something that everybody ought to consider.
Green is a key figure in America's culture wars. Last year, his family business won a Supreme Court case against having to pay for his employees' birth control.
No, I think that this was Florida.
Reverend Barry Lynn of Americans United for the Separation of Church and State doesn't oppose the museum on constitutional grounds.
There's no question that if you want to build a museum to the Bible, the Quran, any building at all, and someone is willing to sell you the property, you have the right to buy it in this country.
Instead, he sees it as proof that conservative Christians are trying to force government to legislate according to their faith.
I can't believe that the people who created the Bible Museum wanted this to be anywhere but close to the center of power and close to other official government buildings.
Bible Museum President Carrie Summers says that's not true.
The decision was made to be in Washington because of the museums here. It really was not because the Capitol is here.
But the museum will be just 2 blocks from the National Mall, and the idea of an institution devoted to any religious text will continue to cause concern for Americans who believe in limiting the role of religion in the public square. Jerome Socolovsky, VOA News, Washington.